think it's a wasting of company resources lah. Even if they cruise along, it's still wasting of company resources. These people should
Just quit.
You know how nowadays a lot of younger people, they start trends, so like lying flat, 躺平, and then there's the quiet quitting also. Have you heard of this before? Or you are
Saying the articles before.
quiet quitting lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means they don't really work, right? Yeah. So what's the question?
What do you think of? What do you think of this kind of trends?
I guess you're wasting your own time and you're wasting the company resources also. I think I don't know. Okay, I mean, I used to run the BD team, and I mentioned I think there were 30-40 people under me. During like year-end review, I asked that person like what do you want to achieve in life? Do you want to have a promotion, a good career, make money, make more money, have a more successful career, or do you just want to cruise along? Cruise along means you get, average rating every year. You don't care. Average bonus and things like you don't care about, building your own career and your wealth. Then that's also okay. Then you do job like, you'll be rated average. Then you do job. Then I know that you're the kind of person I won't put more responsibility on you. So, but another person who comes to me and say, "Because I want to grow, I want to make, I want to grow my career, I want to make a lot of money." Then okay. Then I'll tell him or her that I want to see commitment. You don't just say, right? You need to commit. If you commit, then we'll grow together. And then I'll give you more responsibility. So people who want to 躺平 or quiet quitting, I think I think it's a wasting of company resources. Even if they cruise along, it's still wasting of company resources. These people should
Just quit.
Don't do it quietly. Just
be open and quit. Just give in the
Yeah.
letter.
don't waste the company resources. Just quit.
Yeah, just quit and then you can 躺平 on your bed for the longest time.
But what do you think about career luck? Do you think being hard work is something that will definitely go very far, or everybody will still need this little bit of career luck to be in the right place at the right time?
I think there'll always be luck, right? Career luck.
Do you think you had it, or was it pure hard work?
Okay, I think some people have career luck because I don't know. I'm a spiritual person, so I believe in maybe that person has more good karma maybe more good karma that the person did in the past. So somehow this person has more luck. But it's something that now we can't control, right? Because whatever happened in the past, I also don't know, and I can't control. So I only can do things that I'm able to control. So what I'm able to control is hard work. Okay, so I started off working very hard, but along the way, I also start to be more mature and grow. So I learn more about spirituality. Which I think is very important. It's very practical and very important in life. So I work hard at the same time. I apply the spiritual concept. So what do I mean by spiritual concept? It's like when any situations that comes to you, how do you react? It's very important. The situations can be good. Sometimes, not all the times are good situations, right? So some situations are quite challenging, and how do you react? That is very important. So you just apply hard work only, right? Maybe you are emotional, you won't do well in your career also, because you get agitated, you start to get demoralized or feel emo, and you won't do well. So we have staff. I have staff who are very hardworking, have very strong ownership, very emotional. So the things they feel very down, they feel negative. And these people, then they cannot manage a team very well because they have negative, emotional, strong ownership but emotional. So they can't manage a team very well. So along the way, I feel spirituality helps me in terms of managing, becoming more emotional independent. we want to be not only financially independent, but also emotionally independent. So when a situation comes to me, how I react is very important. Do I think positively or do I think negatively? Yeah. So for me, I tend to be more positive. So I always remind myself. So I always have a mantra that before I sleep and when I wake up. So I always before I sleep, then just I tell myself that I'm the creator of my own thoughts, feelings, words, and behavior. Yeah. So you are a creator of your own thoughts. So any situation comes, you whether you think the negative thoughts or positive thoughts is really up to you. And linking to that, right? I don't know when I start trading, but But linking to that is, I believe that scientifically it shows that we have subconscious mind and the conscious mind. The subconscious mind actually accounts for 95% of our thinking, and then the conscious mind is 5%. So when you're driving when you're driving, you can be thinking about work and other things, business headache, but you still can drive safely to work. You know how to signal and things like that. It's because your subconscious mind take over the driving. Yeah. So conscious mind is only 5%. So most of the time we're operating at a 95% subconscious mind. So a lot of times when a situation comes, right, if your subconscious is negative, the first thing you react is negative. You'll be angry, you'll be emotional and things like that. And that will not help in the situation. Yeah. So person who practice spirituality will be more calm, and then they will know that they will bring the conscious mind out and say that, okay, this situation, what should I do? How should I react the proper way? Yeah. So react the proper way, then it helps in terms of your work or in terms of managing people and things like that.
Okay, so it's a bit like manifesting your own luck. It's
and
not
also,
about luck. It's like making
I think
yourself
having the
luck.
right mindset. I
Yeah,
think you need to be calm in order to handle the situation.
Yeah, and I guess also kind of like the energy part of it is more of if you give off positive energy, other people can probably also.
But actually, the part about you always thinking the worst of people is not exactly being very positive.
No, I'm not thinking of words of people. So like I mentioned, like we have colleagues like who wants to work hard, right? And they show very positive. Like for example, Shen, I think Shen is.
Can you don't use me as an example?
Okay, Dalton.
Okay. Yeah.
You put
Okay,
Dalton.
Dalton. Yeah. And people recognize Dalton.
Yeah. Dalton is very positive and he wants to work. He comes from an average family also. So he tell me he wants to work hard. And he really works very hard. Like during the project, when we have meetings with the UK colleagues, he works until very late and he never asks for like time off or one. So we're very late, even on weekend, he doesn't ask for time off and things. So luck comes, there'll be luck that comes to you, right? But whether you can are you ready to seize the opportunity or not? Like we started in Singapore and then we expand to Hong Kong, Malaysia, China, India. So whenever we expand to a new country, we need to send someone there to be the managing director, things like that. So if imagine two colleagues, one is the wayang noah type, and then one is a very hardworking, very committed, has a very strong ownership. So when there's a new country, new opportunity for us to send someone to, say, a new country, to be MD or GM, who do you think the company will choose? They'll choose the one with more committed, right? So when this person is like prepared, right, and when the lucks come, when the opportunities come, this person can seize it. Whereas this person is not ready because he has never show his commitment at all. Yeah, those they may start work at the same time. Yeah. So for me, when people who tell me they want to grow, so I just don't like people who tell me they want to grow. They say, oh, during review, I say, oh, I want to get promoted, I want to grow, but then they show otherwise. Then of course I don't know, I think negative of that person, right? But people like Dalton, who say I want to grow, and he already showed me that he wants to grow his commitment, his ownership and things like that, then definitely I'll push him for promotion and a good increment. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just did his year-end review and
I could like that was his score.
Is this a guaranteed promotion? Guaranteed promotion.
You're going to start listing down the components and everything.
No, but
Okay
I recommending promotion for him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That one everyone knows already because everyone watched it. Everyone knows he's about to get a promotion. Yeah.
But I think one thing that I want to highlight from working with Weekend for the past 10 years is I think it's someone that rewards very generously. As in, I think it's someone that if you work hard, he acknowledges it. And I think something about Wee Kyung is there could be people like many ranks below him, but he doesn't just brush it off to say that, oh, I'm the boss, right? I only look at people that reports to me. So I think even though his team is huge, he actually make an effort to remember almost everybody's birthday.
Yeah.
Almost. I think there are some that he'll forget. There are some. But it's probably because they're new or something. So I think there's always this very personal touch about Wee Kyung that he will make an effort to remember. Of course, unless you are classified under his list of cannot make it, you should just quit. Then I think that's a completely different treatment. But I think throughout my 10 years with Wee Kyung, right, it's proven, I think, if you work hard enough, you get results and everything. I think you are rewarded according to the effort and hard work that you put in. But that also brings me to another question, right? I mean,